Welcome to the Raising Kings podcast. My name is Sassy.
And this is your girl, Lady Love.
Yeah. And we are back with another episode of the Raising Kings podcast.
Episode 4.
Yes, episode 4. Look at that. We coming along. We
got moving right along. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Not only am I excited, I'm just like, I'm so proud of us.
Hell yeah. Like, I feel like we're doing hella good. We're getting better every episode.
Yes.
You know, we're meshing very well. Mm-hmm. The topics that we're coming up with are excellent.
I know.
And we just vibing. We click.
I know. And it's so fun. It's just so fun.
Yeah, I do. I like it. I guess we get to come together and just, discuss little events, let things off our chest. And, we always vibe. So,
of course. And it's about our boys. So, we always got something to talk about.
That's right. Speaking of our boys, because this week has been a tough one for me and mine.
Ooh, y'all know what the name of this episode is, right?
Mr. Attitude.
Yes, it is.
Mr. Attitude. So the main segment of the day is Mr. Attitude, and it goes to my child.
Ooh, wait,
girl,
what happened?
It's just been nonstop with him. Like Monday through Friday, through the weekend.
Angry. It's
angry
like little man.
Here's the thing, right? Because he's grounded. He's been grounded for this is going on the 3rd week.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Okay. Back it up. No, you don't get grounded for 3 weeks at 10.
Yes.
No. 2 days is enough for grounding.
It should be. But this has been a problem that I have been trying to correct for a while.
He got you wrapped around his finger.
That's what he thinks. So he does these little things to think that he's going to annoy me to just say, go ahead. And it's not working. Mm-hmm. So he's trying to explain himself, and I'm trying to say, no, it's not working.
Yeah, you really putting your foot down there.
Girl, so it's been Mr. Attitude and really provoking me.
So wait. Okay, so what is it that you do that's a part of his grounding? Because I just need to know.
That's a part of his what?
Grounding. Like, what do you mean by he's
my
grounded?
Child only cares about. Yes, he's a gamer. So his world revolves around his phone and his games.
Right.
So if those get taken away from him, it's the end of the world for him.
So those been taken away from him for 3 weeks?
For 3 weeks.
Completely.
Out. But I'm going to explain.
Okay.
I'm going to explain. So,
elaborate. So
the reason why he's grounded, initially, it was going to be a 2-week thing. Mm-hmm. Just to prolong the time. Right. I feel like the 1 week is easy. Right. Because, you're in school Monday through Friday.
Right.
So he goes to a club and then he does his little sports activity. So it can take his mind away from that.
Right.
But the weekends is what really tortures him because it's like he's home and then it's like, I don't have anything to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So last week, after we recorded the podcast,
right,
he texts me and he asks me what is his phone number.
Ooh.
He doesn't remember his number, but he has his friends, his online gamer friends that they wanted to connect with.
But he ain't supposed to have no phone, no way.
But he's 10, so I got him the phone because I'm at work and he is away for.
This is not grounding.
He's at school, so it's
people.
No. This is before he got grounded.
Oh, okay.
This is before he got grounded.
Okay.
So I got him a phone. He had he had a normal prepaid little Samsung. Mm-hmm. But last year Christmas I upgraded him to the iPhone SE. You want to
be my mama?
I said, let me just get him. He's been asking for like an iPhone, so I said I'm not gonna get him the big body 6 or the 7.
Right.
So I settled for the SE, and I feel like that's more kid friendly.
Right.
It's small, it's compact.
I was just about to say that. Yep.
So he texts me. It was around like 9:00. He texted me and said, "Mommy, what's my number? I want to give my friend my number so we can talk on the phone when we're not playing the game." I said, "Okay." I text him his number. From 9:00 to 10:00, tell me what happens to this phone, Lady Love.
What happened?
So I walked through the door. We had a good show. We were vibing. I walk in the door. I'm all happy. He was like, "Mommy, my phone just stopped working."
No.
Girl, it gets better. It gets better.
What happened?
So I'm like, your phone stopped working. So from it's been like 45 minutes. You text me to give you your phone's working perfectly.
Nothing wrong with it.
Since December 25th of 2016, you haven't had any issues with this phone. So now all of a sudden, I give you this, I text you, you send your number, you've been talking to your friend, and now all of a sudden your phone is not working.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, what did you do to the phone?
Right.
He has, I was going to be crazy, so he does have insurance on the phone. Right. It will cover it.
Of course.
So I'm like, be honest right now and just tell me what happened to the phone. Because there's no way in the world
that it would just
that your phone is just going to stop working.
Right.
Especially, you just text me 45 minutes ago.
Right.
You never had any issues with the phone.
Right. Come on.
Nothing,
clean.
I didn't do anything. Lied. And meanwhile, before I asked him that I took the phone from him, I knew something happened to it because the back light was lit. But it had just, it was just like, maybe either he pushed it, but then I was like, the screen would have been cracked. Right. But it was on, but you could see that it was damaged because the screen just went blank. But it was still some lighting in the background.
Right. You could tell something.
So I picked up the phone and I turned it around and I looked at the camera and I saw watermarks and it was foggy in the camera. God. So right away I knew,
you already knew.
The phone got some water damage. So either he was in the bathroom and it probably fell in the toilet, it fell in the tub, it fell in the sink, or in the kitchen. He normally go makes his food and stuff like that. It fell in the water, which I tell him, you don't have to carry this phone around everywhere. It doesn't have to be a part of your body. Right. Put it down. Yeah, that phone is like a tail to him.
His left arm.
Yes. So put it down. Do what you're doing, and then you can go pick it back up and do it. Carry on with what you were doing. Right. The fact of the matter is, he lied. I didn't do anything. I said, be honest, because I can see what happened to the phone.
Exactly.
So be honest. He still would not tell me. He said he didn't do anything.
No, he don't know his mama.
So because he lied to me, which he knew what he did, I said, okay, so you're grounded.
That's it.
Take get off this game system, pack it up, put it in my room. Yep. You can't play games no more because you're lying to me. So after all of that, okay, I'm going to tell you the truth. So at that point, I was furious because you lied to me. And he has a habit of, I think he believes, the truth later. Yes, because he knows he's going to get in trouble. But I feel like this, kids have to be kids at a point. Right. Just be honest. Yeah. I'm probably going to yell at you. Right. And ask you, are you crazy? Right. Like, what possessed you to do it? Are you going through some type of mental issues that I don't know of? Don't tell him for that. So, he didn't want to tell the truth. So, when he decided, like 30, I understand, but I tell him, I don't care if you're scared. Lying makes the matters worse, especially with me.
That's true.
Because as much as I do and give you, you don't got to lie to me. I have insurance on the phone. Exactly. So this is why I said, tell me the truth so I don't have to go fight. So at that point, he's, nothing when he wanted to tell me the truth, I didn't want to hear it anymore. Right. I was just pissed off. Yeah. So the next day, I called T-Mobile just to clarify what the warranty covered or what the insurance covered, just to confirm yes. So I asked him again. I said, what happened to the phone? I don't know. It just went blank. Okay. I know it's water damage. And what infuriated me more was the fact that
he was continuing
to lie. And you made me call T-Mobile. T-Mobile went through all the troubleshooting stuff. Then they said, okay, being that the phone is not a year old, it's still under manufacturer's warranty. So if it's some type of software issue or stuff like that, we're going to pass you on to Apple and they'll replace it. So I had to go through T-Mobile. Then I had to go call Apple. Yeah. And then when Apple came an appointment for them to check out the phone and all this stuff. So I called him in the room again. I said, you know what? This is too much hassle. Right. What happened to the phone? I'm going to put on my son's voice. Okay, I'm going to tell you what happened. So I was on the phone with my friend and I asked him to dare me to put my phone in water.
Wait a minute now.
Lady Love.
Stop that.
Lady Love. I'm having flashbacks. What?
He about to start talking in tongues.
Let me Let me take another drink because I'm having flashbacks.
Listen. Oh my. Okay, wait a minute.
Lady Love. He said he asked
I'm trying to process
his friend to dare him to put the phone in water. Okay. So I say what? Come again?
I know that's right.
Because I figured he was going to tell me it fell. Right. And then I was going to say, then I was going to calm down. Right. And then unground him a little bit. It wouldn't have been as a harsh ground. Right. Because it fell. It was an accident. But the lying part, he had to continue being grounded.
Right. Don't lie to me.
So I said, say what? Come again? You did what?
You asked him to do it? You could have did it yourself. You ain't need no help. You ain't need him to ask you.
He asked his friend to dare him to put his phone in water. So instantly, it turns into Mortal Kombat in my head.
You better believe it.
And I just rip him to pieces. But then I calm down and come back to reality and realize I can't lay hands on this child because he's a child.
Right. It's a learning lesson.
And I'm infuriated right now. So if I do, I may knock him a little harder than it should be.
Right. Might knock that boy out.
Because, yeah, I believe in, sometimes you got to get jacked up. We got jacked up growing up, and I think we're fine.
These are boys.
Certain to a certain extent, when you do certain things like lying and doing, you got to get jacked up.
Yeah, they built for it tough. Or they gonna be.
So, this kid said he asked his friend to dare him to put the phone in water.
That is insane.
Insane, Lady Love. Which it just pissed me off. Because now, the deductible for an iPhone SE, which now that I think about it, is $150.
Oof.
But I feel like it's an iPhone SE. So it shouldn't have been that. If it was like $75, I'd say okay.
Oh, but they gonna get you.
I was like, he might as well have a 6. He might as well have the 7 because that's the same price range.
I'm telling you.
So
he don't deserve it because he was being bad.
Exactly. So I didn't fix it. Because initially what I was going to do was take over the line. I was going to change the number and get like a cheaper phone.
You could have gave me that phone. Whenever you're ready, I'm looking.
No, but I'm going to fix it eventually.
I'm in the market for a new phone. Anybody want to chip in?
I'm going to fix it eventually, but not right now. I'm going to let him learn his lesson.
Mm-hmm.
But my initial reaction was to just turn it into a number for the podcast.
But wait. Oh, that's awesome.
But he still needs his phone. The whole reason why I got him the phone is because I'm away from him for so many hours.
Right.
If he need to contact me, if there's any emergencies, he needs it. And that was also an outlet for him to correspond to his biological sperm donor.
Hello, father.
Yes. Sometimes I gotta be petty.
I love it though.
Yes, so that was his outlet, because me and his father does not have like a great relationship whatsoever. We don't get along. We don't correspond. It's just like cat and dog. So right now we don't. I mean, maybe later on we'll probably have a better cordial relationship. But right now,
as he gets older, because you know what is gonna happen, he's gonna become the mediator. He's gonna like, you ain't even gotta talk to my mom. Like, what are you doing talking to my mom?
Exactly.
Like you talk to me.
No, but it should be where a mother and father of a child should be able to correspond and have a decent relationship. But with him, I just feel like I don't know what with that. So I can't even bother. I can't even go into detail with it because it doesn't make any sense.
Well,
but that phone was that was one of the main reasons why I got him a phone, so he can have a direct outlet to him without even having to come in contact with me. Now, if there was anything important that needed to be discussed, then I would reach out or send him an email, something like that. But for now,
Right.
So now he doesn't have a phone.
Well,
and I'm not fixing it anytime soon.
I'm sorry, boo. TT can't even help you with this one.
So sorry. For 2 weeks he's been grounded.
No, you gotta learn.
It's now 3 weeks because he lied. And then on top of that, I realized in school he's like not holding up his end of the bargain. His grades are now B's and C's. It dropped from A's and B's. It's B's and C's. No, and also, he's very unorganized. His book bag look like shit. I'm sorry. I'm going to say shit on here because that's what it looks like.
That's all right.
It's very unorganized.
Yeah, I understand.
Books, notebooks, composition books that's supposed to be in his cubby in class. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, you can crack that open, Lady Love. It's fine.
I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm making me a drink right
because
now.
Today is that segment that we need drinks.
We just need a little bit.
No, we
of
need
drink.
drinks.
I'm sorry.
We do. We on this.
Love y'all.
I'm not promoting nobody.
That's right.
But yes, girl. So he has been very unorganized in school.
That's not good. Because listen, the older you get, the more
it's difficult.
The more you have to really pay attention. The more you have to be even more organized. And that's why I commend you so much because you instilling him that. Because now,
I don't listen. I'm a drill sergeant when it comes to school.
Me too.
I will get you anything that you want as long as you deserve it.
That's right.
Because he's my only child, and I feel like when I was growing up, I didn't want for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I didn't want for anything.
Yep.
It was always given.
Yep.
It was always there. I had all the gaming systems. I had all the Jordans, I had everything. So I kind of want the same thing for my child, but at the same time, you're gonna earn it because I was an excellent child in school. So
I can believe that.
Yeah, in elementary school, we were in gifted. I was getting bussed off to a whole nother school, so I feel like what is your issue? Right. But then again, it's boys,
and it's a new time. It's a new time. It's a new day. But I don't feel like that should change us. I always used to see like these little postings or whatever on Facebook and stuff, and it's like, oh well, how would you raise your child? Would you raise your child like your mom and your dad raised you, or all the butt whoopings and all of this and that and third or whatever, or would you raise them in a different way? And I say, in order for me to really comment on this post, I would have to really look at my life, like sit back and look at my life and be like, well, you know what? I turned out pretty damn well. So yes,
I feel like them drape ups and jack ups. Yeah, them drape ups and jack ups help.
Yes, he is. Yes.
Because the main thing I try to tell him, listen, lying doesn't help you. You're an African American male. Like the odds are against you.
Don't even lie. You might
they use anything to throw the book at you or anything to wipe you off of this earth.
Yep.
So I just want you to just be honest. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're scared about it, just the truth shall set you free.
That's right. And you mama. Like that's what I be trying to tell my son.
Yes.
Like I tell
you don't have to lie to me.
You ain't gotta lie to me, baby.
You may get in trouble. You know you're gonna get in trouble, but you know why you're getting in trouble.
I'm telling you, and don't take that from me. Like don't take that from me. I don't care if I'm gonna kick, scream, holler, yell. I do not care. Do not take my decision away from me. And that goes for anybody. That goes for my husband, my mom, my sister, my brother, my cousins, anybody. Don't take my decision of thought or action away from me.
Exactly.
You tell me and you just got to deal with however it is that I'm going to react. Don't be like, I ain't going to tell Lady Love because, she going to go crazy. She going to go this or whatever. Or she going to say this. No. You let me know. So that way I can go on ahead and I can react the way that I need to react. And you just gonna have to deal with it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Because I tell him, I said, listen, when you lie, you know it's going to make the matters worse. So why are you lying?
It always
just be honest from the beginning.
It always do. It always do.
And I'll be more calm. Of course I may be a little mad to hear that you stuck your phone on whack. You willingly did it yourself.
Right.
But at least you told me the truth. Now I can trust you with things. Now I can't trust you. Because you're never going to tell me the truth unless I pry it out of you.
Right. And that's the bad part. You can't just continue with a lie. Like you can't. You gotta, if somebody's asking you, especially your mom, your principal, your teacher, they're asking you what happened. And this just turns it completely away from certain things. But I remember when I was growing up, it was a lot of girls that was being sexually harassed and they wouldn't say nothing.
Right. But I don't just feel like it's a lot with women, period. Yeah. So many women get sexually assaulted and don't say anything.
Because they don't want anybody to yell at them. They don't want anybody to say that, okay, well, you wanted this, or, you know what I mean? Why didn't you say anything? You must have liked it. No, I didn't say anything because I was ashamed and I don't want to tell nobody about what happened and how I was so little and I felt so dirty and I was just so small at that moment in time that I just want to put it all the way to the back of my mind and never, ever remember it. I never want to say it ever. But we got to teach these boys, mothers across the world, we have to teach our boys, if they can't talk to nobody, they got to be able to talk to us. And if they can't tell nobody else the truth, they got to be able to tell us the truth.
And that's what I tell them. I said, listen, I'm here. Anything that you're going through, you let me know.
That's right.
So listen, it's just been a tough week with him, and Mr. Attitude has been in full gear because he's grounded. So, he tried to come write these letters. Oh, mommy, I'm so sorry. And listen, it's so sweet and it's so touching too. Sweet. I know that I have been destroyful.
Oh, he and I have been
listen, he's a Gemini girl.
Oh,
I've been unappreciative to the things that you've been getting me. But I'm so sorry and I'll never do it again. Circle yes or no if I can have my games back.
Stop it. Yes, oh my God.
Listen, my child, smooth.
Boy, he just swept me off my feet.
No, because when I be like, boy, if you don't get this letter out my face, you're not getting no games back. And then he just be mad. Then he starts storming. He starts snatching stuff.
That's a whole nother lesson. That's good for him though. That's good for him because he needs to learn rejection.
Exactly, and he also needs to learn like you're not gonna lie to me and be able to come and think that you're gonna sweet talk me.
And that's with any woman.
Be right back in the good graces. Right. No, you have to learn a lesson.
That's right. That's with any woman, especially with me. Excuse me. Yeah. You're not gonna lie to me and then come back and buy me roses or something like that, or flowers. What's the name of the song? At the end, she started talking and she was like, flowers might just mean you want, we just want to be friends, or we could just hang out. What's the name of that song? Oh my God, I love that song. It's an old song. If y'all remember this song, y'all got to tell me. It was an amazing song. I absolutely loved it. My mom listened to it all the time.
It's old school songs, but I'm not really into old school.
What?
I'm not even gonna lie.
That's a gem. He just reminded me of an old school with those letters in that circle. Yes or no. That took me back. And I ain't even old, y'all, but I just remember my mom. I am a little old, but whatever.
Listen, I'm not even done. So the second part to Mr. Attitude,
part 2.
He had a project assignment. It's a 3-part project about the ecosystem.
Oh my God.
So that project, I was about to say, it entailed a lot of details.
Yes.
It was 3 parts and it was a lot.
Oh my God. Did you do it all by yourself?
No, he did it.
Because my teachers used to know that my mom did my homework.
Girl, I had my feet kicked up and he did it because here's the issue. Here's the thing. He had that project assigned since Monday of last week.
Gosh,
you know when he told me that he had the project, Lady Love?
When?
He came in my room at 12 a.m. Sunday.
No.
Yes.
He felt like he gave you all day. He felt like it.
Yes, he was like, "Oh, mommy, I forgot to tell you that I have a project due."
But you know that's so immature of him because it's perfect.
Irresponsible.
And it's perfect for him because he's at that age where it's not registering yet. It hasn't registered yet. Once he sees and you say his grades have declined, but it still hasn't registered yet. That's what's so crazy about it because
it hasn't because he keeps saying, "But my grades are good."
Yeah. It hasn't registered yet. It has not registered.
I said, just because you don't have D's and F's, I said, I don't tolerate C's.
Right.
So pull them up.
Pull it up. And he knows
especially when
that
you
he
drop.
can do better. Exactly.
See, my child is just lazy. Like, he's lazy. He feel like he does the bare minimum, and as long as he's passing, that's okay.
He's just a Casanova. That's it. He's just a ladies' man.
And that's the truth. Because with school, ever since he started that school, he's always, like, captured everyone. Mm-hmm. The principal used to carry him. I'm talking about lift him up and carry him to class in Head Start. This is basically pre-K. Every morning, he would come to my car, open the door, take him out, and carry him.
That is crazy.
Him and the other little security guard. It was a lady. They was just so in love with him.
So crazy.
His kindergarten teacher was amazing. Just adored him. Me and her still talk to this day.
Really?
Yes.
That is an amazing. That is like an amazing.
First grade teacher, same thing. She loved him, but me and her we don't correspond like that anymore. I don't even think she's at the same school.
Yeah.
Second grade teacher was absolutely in love with him. She would email me pictures of my child. Second grade teacher, same thing. On field trips and everything, she would send me the pictures. She was like, "Oh my gosh, look what your child did today." And then one year, like that second grade year, he had bought her like a little teddy bear. Oh my gosh. Amazing. And then third and fourth grade, he had the same teacher. Remember, she came to his party.
Right.
Yes. Amazing.
Yeah, she was awesome. She was real cool.
In love with
down
and I really appreciate her too because, she helped him a lot, taught him a lot of new things and helped him get a little above
average. Shouts out to the teachers out there.
Yes.
Shouts out to y'all.
This grade, I can't really say. The teacher's a really good teacher. I can say that because a lot of the kids, when I went to open house and meet the teacher night, a lot of the old kids that are now transferred to middle school would run in her class and come hug her. Because I guess their younger siblings was at that school, so they come in during open house. And I said, okay, so she have to be a really nice teacher, but me and her hasn't had like no camaraderie yet.
Like a real connection.
Yes, because those other teachers from Head Start up until fourth grade, I had their direct number.
Right.
They would text me and say, "Listen, your child is off task today." They would text me or email me or call me, and we would have conversations. Like, we were cool. So I don't really have that with this teacher, but I do have a conference coming up in a couple of days that I feel like that should correct it, so I can really basically start getting to know her.
Right.
Because the only 2 times 3 times I seen her meet the teacher night open house, but you know, they're dealing with so many parents that they can't really give you that undivided attention.
Yeah.
And then when school started, the first day of school, I went and reintroduced myself to her and stuff like that, and that was it. But she really doesn't know me like to say on a where she can say, I'm gonna call your mother.
Right.
And where he knows.
Yeah, exactly.
Miss Alfred knows my mom. She calls her like every other night. Exactly. So let me behave myself.
Exactly.
So that's why I have to get this camaraderie going with this teacher.
We should totally have that in the schools, yo. Like, seriously, like, I feel like when a teacher used to tell me they were gonna call my mom, I used to be like, whatever.
Yeah, please.
Like, number one, she's at work, dude.
And you call her at work, she gonna fuss you out.
Exactly. Number two, you don't want to call her because I'm telling you, don't call her.
Exactly.
She ain't even gonna worry about me. She gonna deal with me later.
Yeah,
she gonna deal with you right now.
You never gonna want to call her
messing with her money. Like, I'm just trying to tell you. I'm trying to save you, bro. Yeah, so this teacher I don't really know too well. So it's going to be, you know, I have to, you know, build that relationship that I can, you know, have her on speed dial as all the others. Right. You know? Mm-hmm. But yeah, he had this project, Lady Love, from Monday. And then Sunday at 12 a.m., he's going to bust open my door and say, oh, mommy, I forgot to tell you I have a project due. Oh, my gosh. So I just looked at him and I said, close my door. I said, close my door. You said it right. I have a project to do, right? Yes. I said, close my door. So in the morning, you know, he wakes up and everything, and he's going to say, good morning, mommy. Do you remember what I told you? I said, yes, I remember what you told me about having a project. So I said, so all weekend you've been playing. Well, I lied because he hasn't been playing. He's been grounded. So the only thing I allow him to do is just, you know, he could watch TV. Right. Which is torture for him because he don't watch TV. Right. He plays his games and stuff like that. I said, so when did you get this project? Because I looked at the information. I said, this is a lot of information that you need. A three-part project. Yeah. So I'm like, when did you get this? It really is a test. All in all, it's a test to see how well he can actually execute what she's giving him to do. So I said, when did you get this? Monday. Infuriation starts again. I already know. My blood boils. So I'm like, so you mean to tell me that you got this since Monday and it's Sunday, and you know this is normally my cleaning up day. I wash clothes, I fold things up, I put things away, I rearrange. So now you mean to tell me that now we have about 10 hours to complete this project? And it's a lot of information. Ooh, wait, girl. So I had to, you know, at 10 o'clock I left out. I went and got his little poster boards and things that he needed to do. Oh my God. I had to do it. You had to do all of that? Girl, because the thing is, I was going to let him get the F. I was just like, listen, bro, you are not about to mess up my Sunday. So you about to take this F. You about to take these. Like a G. You're going to take these 3 and you're going to learn your lesson. 3-part. But you know, I said that I still felt bad because I said, listen, he told me late, but it's still a whole 24 hours that you can still get this done. That's right. So even if you got to stay up late, you get it done. Right. And at the same time, it's going to look bad on me because I'm the mother. What were you doing? Right. As far as your child not completing this project. And you know, projects are a hefty part of your grade. Sure are. So I went out to Walmart, got the poster boards and all of the stuff that he needed for this project. Mm-hmm. Then we went on and then we just did some research about the different types of ecosystems and made sure he understood the whole concept. Exactly. And then, you know, my sister is like an artist and stuff like that. So she helped him with the poster board part because one part was they had to create like a poster to kind of good thing she was there. She's always handy. Yes, like I love her. Yes. So it was basically the poster was to persuade someone to like help the ecosystem. Mm-hmm. So what he did was he was basically doing the marine ecosystem. So with the water, the salt water, stuff like that. And what he had done was the trash, you know how so much trash gets into the ocean and kills all of like the fish and the wildlife in the waters. So it was showing that how the trash gets into the water and all the fish and all like the dolphins and everything was dead. Mm-hmm. And it was just mountains and mountains of trash around. So it really turned out good. So even though it was a rush situation,
it taught him a lesson too, because you weren't even able to watch TV.
Right.
You had to sit there the whole day and do that project. And it was a point we didn't finish until like after 10 o'clock that night.
What?
It was that long. It was very detailed.
Wow.
We had to do so many things. So, and he realized, he was like, Mommy, I'm sorry for letting you know this last. I said, don't apologize to me. I said, apologize to yourself and do better. Because I said, next time, I'm not going to allow this. You're just going to take the F.
That's right. Because procrastination is not an answer.
Absolutely.
Especially,
especially when you had a whole week to get it done. It was a 3-part project. So you could have easily had one part done, maybe Monday or Tuesday.
I'm telling you. Yep.
The other part, the other part, Wednesday or Thursday.
Yes.
And then Saturday and Sunday, we could have worked on the last part.
Yes. And you can see what people don't understand about time is it's a beautiful thing. Now, I'm always talking bad about time. God forgive me. I love your lady time. I love lady time. Don't get me wrong. But she just be moving. You hear me?
I'm telling you.
Time be moving.
It's already the end of the year.
I'm telling you. Like, so just imagine. You know when I started messing up? Let me tell you when I started messing up. I started messing up my 11th grade year of high school.
Slacking off.
I was like, listen, I've been an A student. I'm talking about A's in grades, A's in all my conduct. I was the A1 student.
I got time to slack off.
Soon as they used to tell me, oh, you could pick your own seat. What? I'm going straight to the front. I don't need no distraction. I need you to see my eyes, and I need you to see that I'm an ideal candidate for A. Yes. Okay? Like, that's exactly what I need you to see me as. And I used to do my projects on time, and I used to do everything on time. And to be real honest with you, that's how I work. I don't get along with a lot of people because that's how I work. Because I don't procrastinate. When I close and our closing is late, I make sure that I have ample time for a manager to come inside of my department and review what we've been cleaned. Right. Therefore, if there's any discrepancies or anything that they see that's not up to par, we can fix it while we're there. So there could be nothing that needs to be left over for the next shift. I'm like, why put off what you can do right now for tomorrow? That really stuck with me. That's always been my thing. Like, always.
But with him, I'm just trying. He's just so unorganized.
But we can instill these things in him.
Yeah, I've been trying.
It's gonna take time. He you know, I mean, I know a lot of people, especially my son's football coach. Oh my gosh. Coach Rob. Shouts out to Coach Rob. Hollywood Pals. Hollywood Police Athletic League. Shouts out to Coach Rob. See, because he absolutely hates when we call the boys babies and us mommies can't help ourselves. Like, those are always going to be our babies. Duh. So, but he's like, don't call them babies. These are football players. I was like, okay. And I understand that now, so because we're getting more so towards the end of their little season or whatever. And so I understand that now, that if we gradually take them out of that mommy mode, out of that baby mode, that they're going to understand and they're going to really grasp more and more and more their independence, because he needs to learn right now that those grades are his and his own. Oh yeah, that's and his diploma is his and his own. Like, he got to go. He have to get it himself. Like, as much as you help him, and you are an awesome mom.
I appreciate that. You are too.
Awesome mom. No, I probably would let my son get it up, but no, because I feel like that's gonna really, really help. Because I feel like, you know, once you get all the way to the bottom, like, I'm just one of those people where I've always felt like at my lowest, I was my greatest. And that was only because I ain't had nobody. I ain't had no mama. I ain't had no daddy. Now, mind you, my mama is alive and well. But okay? Probably like 10 miles away from me. But she was just like,
that's your responsibility.
Like, okay, well, you better do it. And if you don't do it, you're going to get your butt whooped. And you still going to have to do it. You're going to turn it in. And and I'm going to talk to the teacher. And hopefully she lets you still turn it in. But if a C is the most that she can give you while she's curving your grade, no matter how wonderful this project is, you still was the slacker. You still was the one who wasted your time. You still was the one who procrastinated. Right. And so at the end of the day, even if you hand in an A project, it was 2 days late, and so you deserve to C for this A project. And you know what, it resonates, it hits home. And I started being like, no, I'm an A student. I don't deserve no C.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, you know, hopefully eventually over time he gets it. But
he will,
girl.
I feel like he got it. I feel like everything that you did, I feel like that helped. because he saw the stress that you was under. He don't want to put you in that stress no more. Especially
that's why
he a little Casanova. He gonna take that. That's all it is. That's why I'm telling you. Like I said last episode, no stone unturned. They need to see all of this. They need to see everything.
Yeah, but he's still mad because he don't have his game, so it's just been attitude, and just grumpy. But,
that's all right.
That's my child. Well, yeah, that was the Mr. Attitude segment.
Hey, and that was a good segment. I know a lot of moms can relate to that.
It was not no good segment during the week because I wanted to uppercut, right jab, left jab.
But that's what I'm saying.
Well, my child. But ladies and gentlemen, I finally have an official name for the second segment.
Hey, we are graduating.
It is called the What's Trending segment.
Hey, what's trending? What's trending? What's trending? What's trending? What's trending now?
Okay, so basically this segment we will talk about like something new that our kids are into this week, whether it's games, clothing, TV shows, whatever. Yes. Something new that they did on a weekly basis.
I'm so excited about this.
Yes. So the What's Trending segment from my child.
Yes.
We got a puppy.
Yeah.
We got a puppy.
God. Oh my
yes,
God.
I'm now an avid animal lover. I used to just be like, I'm not going to be crying over a dog or this and that. But, when my son was 4, we did get him a miniature schnauzer. We had him for 4 years and he ended up passing away. And it was... So you remember?
Yeah, I do.
It tore me to pieces. I cried for like 2 weeks. I still almost like get choked up thinking about the situation that happened with him because he was still a very healthy dog.
Yes.
And he didn't have to die the way he did.
Yeah.
It was sad. I think I'm about to cry now.
Don't.
No, I'm not gonna cry. Yeah, it was sad. It's been over a year and my son has been asking for a dog. And I miss having a puppy around too.
Yeah.
So we got a puppy, Bob Marley.
Bob Marley's in the house.
Yeah.
But
he is. Listen, I think we done.
We lit. Every day we lit.
So, we named him Marley. And he is a miniature husky mixed with a Shih Tzu.
So cool. Yo, I love Shih Tzus.
Yes. Everyone loves Shih Tzus.
Love Shih Tzus.
But he's more on the husky side. He looked more like a husky. And he's so adorable. Especially the way you lift him up and he just put his head. Oh my, listen, he is too
don't let me see that dog. That dog might be coming home with me.
Listen,
but my husband is like literally like, no. No dogs, no pets. You know what type of pets I'm allowed to have in my household, people?
What's that?
Of the radio land. We can have turtles, okay?
Oh.
We can have pet turtles. We can have pet fish.
See, I don't do them.
We can't do hamsters. We can't do snakes. We can't do iguanas. We can't do...
Oh, yeah, but I agree with that. All that extra stuff. But no puppies.
We can't even have a damn bird, okay?
No. See, the thing is, you have to maybe just get one and he'll grow to love it.
No.
Because we grew up not having no animals. Like when we was all grown up around my grandmother.
Yeah.
Can't have no dog in the house.
Yeah, he's like, no. He's like, no. Let me tell you something. My husband do not play. Okay? He said no. And when he said no, that was no. He did the little aquarium. He bought the aquarium. Guess what the aquarium at, y'all? Guess what the aquarium
in the garage, right?
In the
Because I know what I just threw out one Christmas. My son asked for a fish tank, and we went all out. I think we spent like $300.
Yo, we do everything for the fish to survive, but it never survived.
Oh, them dead so quick.
I don't know what they do at the freaking PetSmart. What do you do? Can I get somebody from PetSmart to hit me up? Okay. Hit me up and let me know what y'all do to y'all water because
I got so annoyed. They just kept dying. Although they replaced them for you, but it's like it's so annoying to the point where they just like the whole
I was like, what's going on?
The whole pH balance was off and they all just started to float up. And I said, you know what? There's this time. And it may be a little crude, but there was this one fish. Bruh. That fish was a gangster fish. Listen, that was a blood.
Like I ain't finna die. What kind of fish it was? I'm finna get those fish.
I don't know.
Damn.
It was just one left. Listen, Lady Love, I plugged out the heater.
Yes.
I plugged out the filter.
Everything.
For 7 months, that fish lived. I was just waiting for it to die so I could just shut the whole thing down.
I'm convinced. Listen, that's what I need to do.
And it may sound cruel. I didn't even feed that thing. For For 7 months, Lady Love. That thing lived.
For real?
Girl, I don't know what it survived off of. Probably from
I'm a survivor.
probably the decayed fish at the bottom of that thing because it didn't have no heater on. It didn't have no filter. It didn't have no light. Nothing. That thing lived for 7 months.
I ain't gonna give up. Hey.
I sent Nemo on his way though. I had just flushed him down the toilet because I was like, "Bro, you ain't going
Why
nowhere."
you kill Nemo, yo?
I didn't kill him. I put him back in the marine ecosystem.
Oh my God! No, he definitely was gonna die in the sewer with all the rest of that stuff.
Girl,
oh my God!
it was just too much. I couldn't deal with it because it was just like it was supposed to be his responsibility. He did good.
That's right.
He did good for a while, but after it was just like.
I mean, how many of y'all out there get these? And I'm telling you exactly how many of y'all out there get these pets for these kids, for our babies, and it ends up being our pets for ourselves. Listen, I don't want a fish. I don't want any animal. I don't want anything. You asked for it, so you take care of it.
So I just tell him, we're gonna split. I mean, he's always been good because even when my other dog Charlie, I'm gonna represent him.
Charlie, R.I.P.
Yes, Charlie. I still miss him like crazy because he was just one of a kind. His personality was everything for my little family.
He was.
Yeah, he was, man.
I like Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie was amazing, man.
I used to always call him Mr. Charlie.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Mr. Charlie, be quiet.
He used to bark too much, but he just had that spunk that definitely.
He was always happy.
Yes, it matched my child. It matched my son, so it was dope. So he always had like the responsibilities. He would feed him. He would get his food and his water. Yeah. Or in the mornings before school, he would take him out.
Exactly.
I give him that responsibility. But then like evening times, I would take him out or something. But he's doing pretty good with this new dog. He's loved because he's been begging for a new dog, and the opportunity presented itself for me to get another one.
Exactly. So, listen, all of that counts. Mm-hmm. All of that counts. That is responsibility. Yes. That is responsibility.
It is.
Good for him.
So you have any what's trending on your son? What was new in his world this week?
So
Pokemon.
You already know. Everybody already know. Pokemon. That's my baby.
Because honestly, he was at my house this weekend and all he watched was Pokemon.
Yo, my baby is stuck on it. Can y'all please come out with something else? Like, I'm just saying, but Pokemon's been around for forever, so I don't even know. But, so I just got him some Jordans. Hey. I don't know what number they are, but they're super cute. They're green, white, and red. And then I also got him those Nike Airs, they say AIR on them. Super big.
That's the up-tempos.
Yeah. Okay, so that's... So
those are the last pair of shoes I bought for myself. I bought the Bones.
Yeah,
the little grayish, beigeish. Yeah, those are the ones.
She was rocking them in Vegas.
I was
rocking them in Vegas.
Yes.
We had to hide them from her, but she didn't even notice that we hid them from her or nothing.
No, we was too lit.
We was so lit the whole time that we were in Vegas.
I had just opened the closet. I was like, there go my shoes.
It was so funny.
I don't really buy too many tennis shoes anymore, but there's when there's something that catch my eye, I do grab them. That was one of them. So.
I'm the same. I bought some for him.
That's what's up.
And he is like, he loves them. He showed his uncle. Oh my God. You guys don't know my brother. He's actually my brother-in-law, but of course, I mean, for episode after episode after episode, I've let you guys know that my actual blood brother has passed. But I have a new brother, and I welcome him with open arms. I absolutely love him.
You have like 3 new brothers.
I sure no do. I really do. You lose one, God bless you with 3. Hey, that's amen. Right, I'm blessed and highly favored. So my brother-in-law, my husband's brother, oh my God, my son absolutely adores him. Like, absolutely adores him. Whenever I need him, he's always there. Just the same as Sassy. Like, whenever I need her, she's always there. Because I am an avid believer in closed mouths don't get fed. Exactly. Okay? So you got to ask for what you need.
Right. And the family got to stick together, man.
Absolutely.
Family have to be there for each other. So,
absolutely.
I just feel like the ones who I genuinely know who's there for me, I'm going to always be there for them 1,000.
That's why I love you.
Exactly. So, I'll jump over a mountain for you.
She just makes me feel so fluffy.
I'll tell you, I'm coming. Say, where it's at? Where it's at, Lady Love? And we hitting it.
Feel so fluffy.
Exactly. So, it's not too many people I could say that about, but you definitely on that list.
You know I'm there.
Of course.
I'm ride or die, baby.
Yeah.
Okay? So, no, he loves him so much, girl. As soon as I bought the shoes, like, he could not wait. He was waiting on his uncle to come through the door because, his uncle come home before his dad come home.
Right.
So, girl, he didn't even want me to put the shoes in the room, in the closet or nothing. He was like, no. Uncle's coming home soon.
That's right.
Yo, soon as his uncle hit the door, he's like, look what my mommy got for me. Look at this. So, oh my God.
What color are they?
They're white and blue.
Oh, those are they the
so cute.
The New York Knicks?
Those, I guess.
I think so. If they white, they all white, but the air is blue.
Yep.
Yeah, those are New York Knicks.
Do
it have a little bit of orange in it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, those are
yes,
Knicks.
that's the New York Knicks.
Yeah.
But it's how was it so funny? The guy at Foot Locker actually was trying to like give me one of those hats. I was like, yeah, we ain't doing that. We Dolphins over here, baby. We so listen,
Girl,
okay.
Speak for yourself.
Listen. I don't care for sports. Let me tell y'all that right now, okay? But my husband, okay?
Oh yeah,
he is a Dolphin fan.
Me and him go at it because I'm a Jets fan, and I'm highly upset about that loss. Because,
yo, did you see it? I saw it.
Girl, we just gave that game away.
That was so awesome.
Oh,
I saw it during my lunch break.
Listen, they are so annoying. The Jets, listen, and New York Jets, you are so annoying.
Listen, don't listen to her.
No,
she don't really mean
listen,
that.
Yes, I do. Because listen, everybody knows from high school, I used to get in arguments over the Jets. Everyone knows how much I love the Jets, and for me to be this quiet this season, it's something wrong. I'm sick and tired of the same trend with them. I'm annoyed. Get it together.
Get it together.
Wipe everybody out and start over. That's what I feel.
Listen, but we had a good squad.
Yeah, I mean the way we laid down, we basically gave that game away.
It was so awesome. It was so
upset.
awesome. Like it was just awesome. And I don't even care for sports, but I care for the highlights. And I saw all of the highlights. I'm a highlight girl. So
F the Jets. I'm not a Jets fan right now. I mean, I am a Jets fan because my keychain have Jets all over it. Everything got Jets all over it. And I still walk loud and proud because I be loud with my Jets stuff. I have on my Jets hat. I have on my Jets shirt, my Jets slippers, my Jets drawers. I have on everything. And I'll be talking trash. I could be surrounded by 10 Dolphins fans but still talk trash.
That's sassy.
Right now, I'm really upset because I don't care how garbage we are. All I want you to do is beat the Dolphins.
That's it.
You could beat the Dolphins twice a year, and that's my season. For that, you win the Super Bowl for me.
And that's what's so bad. Like
Girl.
the Dolphins. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just
But y'all
saying.
got a squad. Don't get it twisted.
And it's a lot of young men. It's a lot of young men.
Listen,
so and they ain't
there's
playing.
some babies on the Dolphins. I ain't gonna lie.
Can't say anything.
I be thinking, I be like, if I end up with a Dolphins player, could I wear that jersey?
Wait, I was married.
But there's some babies. Listen, I'm single. You know what I'm saying?
Ready to mingle? We got somebody else clap. Yeah.
If I don't got no ring on my finger, I'm single. That's some
What's up
babies
to
on the
the
Dolphins team. But listen, honestly, everything cranked back up. The football, basketball season. That's my thing. That's my sport.
Oh my God, it's gonna be
choice.
so amazing.
Basketball cranked back up. I was really, watching OKC. OKC looking really, really good.
Yo, did you see the guy from the Celtics who broke his
my God.
his
He did.
His ankle?
Technically, yes. He fractured his tibia and dislocated the ankle. So we're looking at the ankle like, oh my God, that nigga just took the L.
Yeah, because his feet was to the left.
Yes.
And his bone was to the right.
Right, but thankfully...
First game of the season.
Yes, terrible. And there was so much expectations on him and Kyrie, balling up.
God.
But he's going to come back a lot sooner because his ankle wasn't broken. That was dislocated, but he had the fractured tibia. So it looked gruesome.
So gruesome.
But it's not as bad as it could have been.
Thank goodness. Because, the taller you are, the harder you fall.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep. So speedy recovery for Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, man. Please get back in the game, man. We love you. We personally never want to see anything like that happen.
And he's a sexy kind of Caucasian male.
I can't say nothing. I plead the fifth.
That's my kind of.
I don't want my husband to listen to none
I would
of
say
this.
that's my kind of white boy, but I don't want to sound racist.
Hey.
So I was looking at OKC. OKC looking kind of good. I'm really concerned. I can't even say I'm concerned because they're still getting in tune with the season. But
who?
Curry them.
Oh.
Curry them. They looking kind of shaky right now.
Listen, my faith would never waver.
He done got
my faith would never waver.
I'm a heater for life. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with my team. But I'm a sports fan, so I watch everything.
Golden what?
Golden State.
There we go. Golden State,
That's
baby.
your squad?
Golden State all day, baby.
I mean, I like them, though. I like them.
Only for Steph Curry, baby.
Yeah, I like them.
All day Steph Curry.
I'm a heater, man.
Anything Steph Curry with
for
the
NBA is Trail 5. It's the Heat life.
I love Heat. I'm so disappointed that Dwayne Wade left.
No, I'm not disappointed because
I'm happy for him. I will never be upset, and I feel like
him and LeBron are kind of.
He made a good move. He did made a good move. He made a happier move.
They're kind of like lovers, but no shade. It's just like they love each other to death, But I don't really too care. I mean, I love LeBron, I love Wade, but if you're not a part of the Heat, I don't care about you.
That's right, because that's home.
Yeah, so
that's home team. That's home team.
They can do their thing. I just feel like the way that the Heat did this whole situation with Wade, they did it wrong. So Wade is entitled to go. Yeah, he's entitled to go wherever he should have
never been able to go. He should have never been able to.
You're supposed to. That's your franchise player. You're
keep.
supposed to do whatever you do. He's supposed to retire in the Heat jersey. So
I'm telling you,
I blame all that on the Heat. So I'm not even mad at Wade. Go and do your thing, Wade. Do your thing.
I'm proud of you, babe.
Do your thing. I want you to get another ring. You deserve it.
That's right.
You
deserve it, and you won't get it. You gonna get it with that monster, because he is a beast.
Also Houston looking pretty good with CP3 and
yes. I was never even looking at Houston from the time when that guy was there.
They have a squad right now. Dang, listen,
was it Harden?
Yeah, Harden. Yes, I'm a basketball fan. I think it's that looking kick.
And then the other guy from the what's the name commercial? The was it Allstate commercial?
Yeah,
the guy,
CP3.
the passer.
Yeah, Chris Paul, CP3.
Yes, I absolutely.
But he's
love
injured
him.
right now. He's gonna be out 4 weeks with a knee injury. Yeah, but it's time. NBA has a long season ahead, so it'll be good.
Yeah, he'll be back right on time.
There's been a lot of freak injuries so far.
That's crazy. And the season just starting.
NBA shaking up. It's the era of the super teams.
I know.
Everybody have to build the team around Golden State because Golden State and LeBron them 10 deep right now.
Yeah, that's what's gonna be. I mean, this is just women talking, but I'm just saying it's gonna be. Right now. Are they in the same?
They're in the Eastern as the Heat. They're Eastern.
Listen, I don't know anything about anything, but the playoffs would be whatever championship it is. Exactly,
it would be East and West going against each other.
Golden State
or LeBron,
and where is it?
Cleveland.
Right. Good. So it would be Golden State and Cleveland.
I can't really say who's going to go this year because there's so many. Look, OKC can challenge.
Okay, so keep this in mind. I told you episode 4, Mr.
Attitude. Oh.
Mr. Attitude episode. Okay. Mm-hmm. Golden State versus Cleveland.
You think so? I can't really call it because it's too early to see how all the teams are playing.
I'm calling it.
And
I'm
like
a boss.
I said, Houston is going to be lit.
I'm a boss.
OKC is going to be lit.
I'm a boss. I'm calling it.
So we just got to see. I just love it.
And I can't wait for us to go. I'm so excited. I want to go. I'm going.
No, we are going. Like
Eastern Conference, what is it that is so hyped that everybody's there?
Eastern Conference Finals?
Yes. Where is it in the last time they had it at the Hard Rock or something like that? They had it at Las Vegas. They had it somewhere. Where did they have the last one? The last major one?
What do you mean?
Like the big one. Like
you mean the championship?
The East and West.
It's only going to be the two teams that's playing. It's only going to be in their home courts.
Okay, the East and the West.
If it's Golden State and Cleveland, it's going to be whoever is like the top team is going to have 4 games and the other team is going to have 3.
When they mix the crowd, like when they mix the players. What is that called?
When they mix the
players, it's like a whole bunch of different players playing against each other. East
and the West. Oh, that's what you're talking about. The All-Star game.
That's what it is. All-Star game.
I don't know where it's at this year, honestly. Oh, I think it's Houston.
Hit us up.
It's in Houston.
So, if anybody would like to purchase 2 tickets.
Wait. I'm drunk. I think it was in Houston last year, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I can't remember where it's at. Let me Google this thing real quick.
I don't know
where it's going to be at.
I don't know. But we're going.
I want to say I'm right, but I can't remember.
I don't know.
But yeah, we should try to go, definitely. I don't know. I'm surprised that they haven't came back to Miami this year.
Just disrespectful.
I mean, not this year, but they haven't came back to Miami yet.
Just disrespectful. Y'all could come to Miami. We just had the BET Awards. Y'all know it's lit down here. But you know, they always talk about we so crazy and they don't know what's going on in the water and all this stuff.
See, I'm so sorry. I was loud and wrong. That was last year. I'm sorry. When they switched from North Carolina. It's in LA. LA. And we are going to LA. So we're going to be there.
I'm so excited.
We're going to be there.
I'm so excited. I'm going.
Yeah, we're going to be there.
We are going. Listen, Lady Love and
Sassy.
We are going to be at the...
What you mean?
We're going to be there at the All-Star game, baby. At the All-Star game this year, 2018 in LA.
Yeah, it's going to be lit.
We're going.
Honestly, I ain't even going for it.
I'm so excited. I want to stay a week.
I don't know if we're going to be at the All-Star game because it's kind of like expensive, but we're going to be out there. We're going to be out there enjoying the festivities.
We're going.
Yeah,
she didn't say that.
Plan. What?
She didn't say that.
Listen, I'm cheap.
I'm pretty sure that there's somebody out there in Radio Land who loves to hear our voices.
That's right.
And would love to front us the tickets. I'm just saying, we ain't asking for no hotel rooms. You know what I mean?
Just what you mean? No, yes, we do. If they're going to front us to get out there, we need everything covered. Stop it.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, you know... Hey, I mean, it could be part 1, part 2. You know what I mean? 2 people, all the merrier. Whoever needs to help us.
Lady Love spilling liquor over here.
Sorry. Whoever needs to help us can help us. Okay? Because we going. I don't even care if don't know nobody else helps us. I'm a boss. I already told y'all
Listen, you know, like, we got it. But listen, I'm kind of like on a point where I'm like buying a house. So it's kind of like I was told not to spend. I was told not to do certain things.
If I gotta buy her ticket, we going.
Now we gonna go, but I'm thinking about All-Star game and all that stuff.
We're going. I'm so lit. My husband went last year, so we gotta go this year.
Oh yeah,
my husband went.
Yeah, we gonna stunt. But no, you know, the plan was already for us to be. We gonna be in LA around that time, so it end up.
I love y'all.
This episode, we don't way off. We way off. So was there any other? We just super lit right now. Is there any other thing?
You gotta do a lot of editing.
Yes. Is there any other new things that your son did this week? Any new trends?
No, just the shoes. He was super fun. He was super happy about the shoes that I got him. His uncle was too. He was super excited. He was like, "Oh, yo, my mom used to make us try to pick between which one we wanted. I never got both.
Exactly. They just got.
So he was super happy. Yeah. So that's about it. You know, my son's still on Pokemon. That ain't changing.
Yeah, so that's it. My little puppy, he's great. Bob Marley is amazing. You know? Besides his little ass keeping me up for like since Friday.
I know, crying.
He was crying the whole damn night. Like he a baby.
Listen, y'all, I told her, my uncle and my aunt, they had a puppy originally, and he grew up, but he never changed. Like, he never changed. Like, his name is Crybaby. Like, his name is Crybaby for a reason, because he could come and he could roam in the house, but at nighttime when it was time to sleep, he had to go outside in his nice little house that my uncle built for him. Nice, posh, okay? Posh, posh, okay? Nice, posh house. And he will cry all night. That hence the name Crybaby. That's it. Like,
listen, I was like, listen, bruh. Listen, you need to relax. Cause I just bought you a little Tempur-Pedic dog bed. Mm-hmm. It's hella comfortable. Like, my fingerprints are still in it.
Yes,
so you should be comfortable. But I understand he's a baby. He's only 6 weeks, so it's like he's still getting used to the new.
Yeah,
you know, the new
he's still nursing too. Yeah, like he's still nursing.
Yeah, well, he's weaned off to eating regular doggy kibble.
He was that mommy love.
You have to, yeah, you have to. But he's great now. He's adapted to us. And
that's good.
Last night was good. He slept through the night, but he woke up at 4:30, and I'm like, listen, bro, I don't get up until 5:15, so
chill.
You're gonna have to give me this extra 45 minutes, dog.
Chill.
But yeah, he's
what you want? Some kibbles and mitts?
Yeah, what you want? He's gonna get better as as time adjusts and he gets more used. But today, the way I watched him play, he was like he's comfortable now.
Good.
Yeah, so he's
that's
so
all
cute.
it takes.
He's so adorable.
That's all.
I'm in love already.
I love animals that don't talk, and that's all animals. So I love them.
So that's the end of our What's Trending segment. So our last segment is the Mommy Downtime segment.
Mommy Down.
What did you do this week to unwind? and to make it about you versus the kids?
I don't think I ever get a chance to do that, to be honest. The past 2 weekends, I have not gotten the opportunity to do that because this past week was major. My son had 2 football games, one on Monday, which he lost, unfortunately, making them 8-2. Aww. But, of course, they came back reigning champs. Of course, Saturday's game. And then, of course, we had homecoming this week. So we had a game on Monday. We had the homecoming party on Friday. And then we had another game Saturday. So that was like outrageous. So I just been like, it was a lot. Yeah. My goodness. So I really haven't been doing anything. But my turn up was the party. Like my turn up was the game. Because when we win, when they win.
Oh, yeah. It's exciting.
We're so excited. We're so happy. We're so excited for them. And they're so happy. They feel like they're doing. Let me tell you something. It was so crazy because the team that they was going up against, I will not utter the name. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus. I love these kids. You know what I mean? But we always come out and we always get the first, touchdown. Like, that's just what we do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so we did that. We came out. We made the first touchdown. We made the second touchdown. We made the third touchdown. After that, apparently, the other team didn't want to play anymore, so they forfeited.
Oh, wow.
Just like that.
That's crazy.
And my
teaching them to quit.
Exactly.
That's unsportsmanlike.
Exactly. And you know what's so funny though? Because a part of my son's prayer, a part of his team is like, what does he say? He says something like, quitters never win and winners never quit. Yeah. So that's their thing that they say, and they were so loud, and they were so proud, and they did their whole little dance and everything like that. They were so excited.
That's right.
I was so proud of them.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
We turned up for them. You
always have to teach them to, to
finish
what they started.
Finish always. Even like now, to be honest with you, that's the funniest part because about 2 weeks ago. Before homecoming started 2 weeks ago, as a matter of fact, exactly 2 weeks ago on a Wednesday or a Thursday, my son said, well, you liking football? It's almost over, but how you liking it so far? He's like, to be real honest, I don't really care for football.
You don't care for it.
I don't really like it. And I was like, well, why don't you like it? I love it. The whole interaction with the other parents, the other kids, the other children outside of school. It's another activity. It's something live. You outdoors. You know what I mean? He's like, no, I don't care for it. I was like, okay, so what other type of sport would you like to do? He's like, soccer. I was like, oh God.
Yeah,
okay,
I guess about soccer too.
I guess we're gonna be doing soccer next year. But I had to express to him that just because it's a sport that he doesn't like right now at the time, because we've been going at it strong since June. This football, this is off season, back on season, prep, all of this nonsense or whatever. And so he's like a little bit over it. But I told him, I said, we're not quitting. Right. We're going to continue. We're going to complete this season. And then next season, whatever you want to decide to do as sport wise and activity wise, that's what we're going to do.
Right.
And that's just that.
And that's it.
But you got to complete. We complete. We're completers. We don't quit.
Yeah, for me, mommy downtime this week. I didn't really have downtime because, we got a new puppy. So it's been chasing after that booty. Making sure it's not peeing all over my, I have towel, so, or whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called. But, it's not like I have carpet in there where,
right.
If he messes up, it's going to be a problem. But, I'm just running after him to make sure that right now I am wee-wee pad training him.
Right.
Because he hasn't got his shots yet. He's still a little too little.
He should not be outside.
So he's not going to be outside until he get that first vet appointment and get those shots. So we have to wee-wee train him. And he's been good so far, but he didn't have their mistakes. Because he doesn't understand to hold his bladder right now.
Right. And it's
so
a new neighborhood.
He walking around, walk around.
He marking his territory.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Exactly. So it's just been that. And then the only thing I really did that I really, really needed to do, I went and did my eyebrows and got my nails done.
Hey.
Because my nails was looking crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Hey. I ain't do my nails since Vegas.
Listen, we have to do our thing, moms. Do something for yourself. Have a drink or two, sit out. You know what I like to do? And I don't really, I guess it would be considered mommy downtime. Because I always separate a little bit of time, whether it be 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. Exactly. I'll go out into my backyard. I have a nice deck. I go out there. I sit down. You know what I mean? It depends if it had been raining or whatnot. I'll put my little tiki stands out there. I light them up. Make sure no mosquitoes are gonna bite me because ain't nobody got time for that Zika virus. Zika. It's still out there. They ain't talking about it, but trust and believe it's there. Don't catch that Zika. Exactly. Light your sternals. So I put it out there and I sit out there and I just chill and I reflect on life, and I honestly, that's my time for me. Absolutely. And God.
That's what mommy downtime is. You know, I just thank God. Go away, lock yourself away, and you know you got to be appreciative to your circumstances.
I just thank God. I look around and I just thank God. I just thank God because of from where I was coming from
and where you could have been. You know,
yes, from where I was coming from.
You could have health issues. You know, you can be alone in the world, and it's It could be a lot. It could be a lot, man. It could be a lot. And that whole generational curse thing is real. Oh, yes.
It is real.
Oh, yes.
It's real. My mom had 6 kids, and she was in the shelters. And although her mom was alive and well, and I'll tell you the truth, like less than 10 miles away from her, my grandma told her she had to figure it out. She had to figure it out on her own, but it made her a greater person.
Oh, yeah. It makes you stronger. It makes you appreciative to what you have.
It makes you stronger. I'm telling you, listen, don't give up. Don't give up, because to be real honest, like to bring it to home, when my husband met me, we was just dating. To be honest, I was in a shelter. I'm not even going to lie. My mom was in a shelter with us. Yeah. So it's like, yo, you know what I mean? And now we purchased our first home. We've been here for a year. Yeah. Thank God. You know, I just reflect and I just thank God about everything that's happened, because it could have been terrible. Yeah. And it was. It really was. It was terrible for a long time. It really was. You
got your nice little family, you know.
It really was.
Go from there.
That's it. And I just want everybody to know, you know, everything is on the up and up. You got to keep living. As long as you breathing, you living, and you got to strive to get up. As long as you're breathing,
you can always change your circumstances.
Exactly.
So it's just up to you to get on up and fix something that you don't like. If you don't like something that's going on around you, you know, you just correct it.
Exactly. And you take that mommy time. You take that mommy time to reflect on yourself and the things that you want to do, the things that you want to accomplish in your life.
And that's exactly why I always try to bring this podcast. It doesn't matter who can't be a part of it or who can't make it or whatever circumstances going on, you know. I have to make sure that, you know, if I don't do it, then it don't get done. Right. So I have to make sure that it's always there. And this outlet is always going to be here for us women. Right. You know, to express our thoughts and, you know, our everyday struggles about what's going on with our boys, you know.
You are not alone.
So regardless or not, you know, this is something that I'm dedicated to. And, you know, whether we have special guests, so we have, you know, our regular co-host on here, it's going to be here.
We here. We are here. We here. We want to hear from you. We love you guys. You know what I mean? And we want you to know that there's nothing to be ashamed of. Trust me. We've been there. We have done that. But one time for these mans, man.
Yeah, big shout out to you. Y'all are sexy.
Yeah.
Taking care of y'all kids and
we
stuff.
Love y'all.
I love it.
We love y'all, man.
We appreciate you guys so much.
We appreciate y'all. We do. Yeah. We really do.
But yeah, we're going to wrap it up because we talked a lot.
We did. And we hope y'all loved it.
Yeah, we talked a lot. But we had a lot of things to express this episode with the Mr. Attitude episode.
For real.
I know when I'm going home, I'm going to have to deal with Mr. Attitude. But, you know, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. We'll work on it every day. But, you know, just reach out to us. Hit us up on our Twitter, which is Raising Kings PC. Our Gmail, raisingkingspodcast@gmail.com. You could hit us up you could stream us live on YouTube or SoundCloud. Just search just search Raising Kings Podcast and you'll find us on YouTube and SoundCloud like that. As I get better with this engineering stuff, because, you know, this is an independent podcast and I'm doing all this stuff by myself.
That's right.
So once we get all this stuff organized, you guys will hear some stuff.
That's right.
My son's book is on the way.
Hey. We raising kings.
Yeah, we
future entrepreneurs.
We are almost done putting together like the writing part of it, and we do have an illustration done for it. So we almost done. So I say in the next like 2 months we should be done with the book, and I should have like a rough draft copy. Yay. So that we can share that link on how to look at it.
An author at 11.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's so I'm just trying to do different things. To show him other outlets. There's other means in this world.
That's right.
You know.
And get your own. You ain't got to punch in and punch out. That is not the life. That is not the life.
That's the plan to no longer work for the man. You know?
That's right.
We're going to continue to do what we can as mothers and raising these sons the right way, because we know what we expect from men.
That's right.
the men that we're involved with.
That's right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's The Mr. Attitude episode of the Raising Kings podcast.
Yes, episode 4.
I know we rambled on a lot, but I think you guys will appreciate this episode.
We had fun.
We sure did, Lady Love. You can reach us on all our handles there. Any information you have on your sons, even your daughters, little experiences your sons and daughters have
they go a long way
with each other, we'll really appreciate it. And as we continue to grow this fan base, we're gonna always be here to provide this outlet for mothers raising sons.
That's right. Have a good night.
And we out.
Bye bye.